Hi, this is Ramesh Batavia. Welcome to my show. Straight from my heart is based on my own experience of life in its various moods and colors. Do click on the like and subscribe buttons. Help us keep in touch with you. Straight from my heart is powered by the Inner Circle, which is a self help organization, and its members have sponsored each one of the episodes. Right, folks, let's start. Hello there, and welcome once again to Straight from My Heart. The first slide in this episode is entitled, Are You a Cripple Too? Sounds very harsh, isn't it? Let me explain to you what exactly I mean. Through the ages, anybody who could not use his limbs, particularly his legs, was called a cripple. And that's the right word to use. But somewhere along the lines, the Englishmen and the Americans thought that was too harsh a word, and so we discovered a few words that would mean the same. Differently abled, differently challenged, and so on and so on and so on. But they all mean one thing, cripple. For the past 16 months, I have been a cripple and I cannot move. I cannot move without help. I'm wheelchair bound. No, I'm not looking at pity. I'm not even looking at sympathy. I want to tell you a few things through my own example. Now let's look at this. In a career that has been spanning about 4 decades and on, I have achieved everything that I wanted to. Public adoration, love of my family, all the money that I can use, all the material wealth that I needed, everything. Then I could have easily said, all right, I have done my duty. Let me wish goodbye to the whole world. What am I living for? Why am I still living? Every day of these 16 months has been a challenge. I've been in constant pain. Maybe I've progressed 3 steps and then I've gone back 2 steps. And every day, I don't know how my day is going to end. So what am I living for? People around me tell me, hey, it's a miracle you're still alive. How come you're still alive? The uncharitable ones say that too. So, what am I living for? Ladies and gentlemen, just one 4-lettered word. H-O-P-E. Hope. My hope that my doctor's estimates will come true. My hope that the love of my family will see me through. My hope that the prayers of hundreds of you will come true. That's enough to live for, isn't it? What concerns me more, and I've been doing a lot of deep thinking in this past 16 months, is that many of us are mentally crippled. I repeat, mentally crippled. We could have achieved much more in our lives, but we have not. Why? Because we have allowed ourselves to be mentally crippled. Now, what does this phrase mean? Mentally crippled. Small little things. You shouldn't go to a barber on a Tuesday. You shouldn't go ahead on a street if a black cat crosses you. You should not eat non-vegetarian on a Saturday. These are all dogmas. These are all superstitions, beliefs which today have no logic. Maybe there was a logic ages back when they were first taught about, but today they have no logic. But they occupy our mind still. I know of some very, very successful friends of mine who will not step out of the house just because it is Rahu color. And I say, look, the whole world doesn't know about Rahu color and they still exist and they're still successful. Say, oh, maybe, but I am not going to go out. How backward are we? How handicapped are we? Okay, there are so many things in our lives which do not make sense. And we still let it occupy our minds. In my case, it's a physical impairment. And I know that I will walk again. What about this mental cripple? The mental cripples can never walk again because that handicap is self-imposed. When I was a kid, I used to wear soda glasses. And my parents, maybe out of the goodness of their heart, said, no, don't even think about sports. You can't manage. For a long time, I believed them. But at one fine day, in a small alley where all my friends were playing cricket, I picked up the ball to bowl, soda glasses and all. My friends saw me bowl and said, hey, where have you been hiding yourself? Come join our team. And from there on, I never stopped. I opened for my college. Now, if I had listened to my parents blindly telling me, you cannot do all these things, where would I be? I look at me, I look at all the problems that I have, and then I look at other people and say I'm so much better off. Why? Because I don't allow those dogmas, those superstitions to rule me. You say, this is part of tradition. This is part of history. This is our life. Sure. But around you, let's leave other countries. Around you, there are so many people who are still successful. My very close friend Mangal Chandre owns 750 acres in a place called Bagalur near Hosur. He doesn't believe in Vastu. He set up 2 senior citizen homes. No Vastu. He has now set up a huge coffee estate. No Vastu. And yet, in every single one of them, he has been a success. How do you explain this? I'm not asking you to convert yourself overnight. I'm asking you to question. I'm asking you to question those unquestioned beliefs. Try and apply logic. If your logic wins over your superstition, great. If your logic does not win, by all means, don't do anything under Rahu column. What is the result of being a mental cripple? A, you're depriving yourself of all the riches that you could get. You are depriving yourself of all the happiness that you could get. You are depriving yourself and your family of the kind of social status that you could have enjoyed. Think about what I said. And at least I am dependent on doctors, medicines. You don't even have to depend on any specialist. All you have is your own mind. which is the greatest healer. Get rid of all those negative thoughts in your mind. Stop burdening your mind with unwanted luggage and start living a more positive life. And you know what? In the sometime of tomorrow, very soon, I look forward to walking across to you and shake you by the hand because I know I will be able to do it. Until the next one, bye.